What's up with that fog? You can never tell with these apps. You can never tell what's going on with these apps. But I have to hold my code. Wherever I'm at, I have to hold a code to help Mother Earth in this resurrection, to help Mother Earth and her children rise. So we rise um, by doing my part. I know you may look at my channel and you'll be like, oh, she only has 500, but that's a lot. That's a lot. I have 500 followers, I think here, and on TikTok, like 200. But remember what the Bible says, one chase 1,000, one with God, one who know who they are, one who have knowledge of self, chase 1,000, and two put 10,000 to flight. Just imagine 500. Just imagine the mountains that can be removed. Um, so yeah, so here we are. I don't know what the smoky thing. Um, yeah, guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Yeah, this smoky thing on my. I've done so many videos that I hope I have. So many videos that's been muted, everything. But anyway, here we are. Here we are. Um, here we are again. Hi. Hi, Claire. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know if she's a bot. As I start a live, so the bots keep coming. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so today I want to continue my series um, on the lies that we've been told about money. The true currency, the true, maybe it's my glasses has that fog on it. No. The true currency is energy. Oh, you're not a bot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Clarence Sharkey. I have so much bots in my lives. I just try to not respond when I think they're a bot. Okay, so yeah, I'm continuing my series on about money. About money, and this series I got the download um, about a couple of days ago, and I just want to continue because the universe showed me before, my higher self showed me before, and I really thought it was talking about the world to come. Was the true currency is gonna be our energy, based on our energy, but in this realm, the true currency is our energy. The true currency right now is our energy. So today I want to take it to the countries. So you have to be, if you hear this message, you're probably going to be like, deep ministry. So what about poor countries? What about rich countries? And we have to put it in our mindset that there's no separation, as within so without. If we manifest with our thoughts and our minds and our emotions, so the same thing goes for the countries. Why do we have rich countries and poor countries? So take a rich country like China or the United States. I know your first thing you're going to say, oh, these are rich countries. They have billions of dollars. But what what should I call the people? Let me call them the controllers. What the controllers of this earth does, they understand how the universe work. So to make the European Union, to make Britain, to make the Americas, and all how many countries that has this exuberant wealth, is they sell their country, and with them selling their country, we manifest. I know it's hard to say, not a lot of people gonna agree, but we manifest their wealth. We manifest their wealth. Especially the U.S. When they sell their, I think it was Acorn says U.S. is the biggest advertisers. They sell this prosperity. They sell the nice cars, the nice house, the high building. They sell that to around the world. Why you think everybody wants to come here? And they tell us, oh, everyone wants to come because of the opportunity. So the people around the world see what the U.S. is offering, and we want that. We want that. It is as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So the brain drain happens around the world. And when people come here, not what the country in Jamaica is losing, where they're losing energy and they're losing their people. And it's coming to the U.S. So now they're fighting against immigration. There have to be a behind the scene truth about them fighting against immigration, because immigration, and if they fight against, and why are they fighting against immigration now? Because immigration has brought them their wealth. Has brought them their wealth. People come, we only see the physical aspect of it, and they let the public only think of the money aspect of it. But people come to this country with their energy. Energy is what brings wealth. And that money, that money they keep telling you, what they call it? In debt, that in debt, how much money they're in debt. That's another form of energy. There's an underlying meaning to that. I think the universe or my higher selves told me that number is what they owe to the people. And to go deeper, it's the energy that they have accrued. I don't think energy can be quantified. I don't think it can be quantified, but that's what they use. And that's how they measure the temperature in their elections. They need that energy. They need our participation. They need it, whether good energy or bad energy. Bad energy, when I say bad energy, it is we stuck in the physical. We stuck in this world and thinking that this is it. This is who we are. We have no knowledge of self. What the church calls sin. That's what the church calls sin. So bad energy is what the church calls sin. Sin is just you missing the mark. You don't have any knowledge of self. So what the controllers of this realm, they everything that happens on a micro level happens on a macro level. They understand the universe, so they let us manifest everything. They plant a seed. Oh, school shooting. We start manifesting school shooting. We start manifest homelessness. It's us. Us doing it, because they don't have the power to do that. So you remember Bob Marley says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. This is how we're enslaved. They're using our God-given power to create everything that we see here. So that's how the rich countries stay rich. And let's take a look at the poor countries. What keeps the poor countries poor? Because number one that I talked about before is the brain drain. The people leaving their countries to come to the U.S. because every person that come is a form of energy. And just imagine if that person is high vibrational. Um, that person is high vibrational. That's a lot of energy leaving the country. And another thing is too, why um let me go why and another thing why these countries are poor, the governments that they give them. And this is a tactical decision by the controllers. They don't sell hope. They don't sell change. What they do is sell the resources. It's from the countries to the already rich country. So, like Jamaica, who have bauxite, who have many minerals. I hear now they're saying that there's oil in the land. So they come and take the resources from the poor countries and help with the energy, building of the energy in the rich countries, what you would call rich countries. But what I was shown last night is these countries aren't really poor. They still aren't really poor. So you might look at a country and let's say the continent of Africa, probably the poorest country. It is rich. That continent is still rich because richness doesn't defined by the physical money. Richness is defined by how much people are connected to the earth, how much people are connected to the earth, how much people are not on Facebook and social media and not distracted, but is praying, is meditating, is living in love. Love is the highest energy. Love is the highest vibration. So when we see these countries and we think they're poor, it to the physical and and to the physical realm and to the perspective of other people based on what they taught us, what richness and poorness is, yeah, they might look poor, but they're not poor. That is hidden treasure, that energy, that magnetic energy is high. Those are high vibrational energy and just waiting to be tapped into. And how do we tap into to this high vibrational energy in the poorer countries? We manifest. We want the people in those countries to manifest that nothing is impossible. We want the peoples in those country, and even those out of the country that's coming getting a download. Even if you left your country and you're not there, you still can help with the help with the vibration and in the the country, because where your attention goes. Listen, there's no borders. There's no borders. They let us think that there's borders. There isn't. There's just portals. That's why everyone has a hero code. Those numbers are to take you to certain portals. The airport, the portals. So what we have to do now, say we're from the diaspora and we want to see our country have the latest technology. We want to see a decrease in poverty, a decrease in the lack of medical services. We can manifest it. We can manifest it. We can start speaking it. We can let attention goes to it. Forget these puppets that they put in the put over us. They're just puppets for the one world government, which we are. which we are. So it's time. No countries is really poor. The countries that you say is poor is rich. There's a scripture says that the rich says I let the rich say I am poor, let the poor say I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. Don't um call someone rich or poor based on what we were taught. Your only richness is what you have in your nature bank, in your spiritual bank. That's your richness. So they know these countries that they call poor, that listen, eventually these countries is gonna come to the top. And the one that we call rich is gonna fall. Because the one that we call rich hasn't banked any energy in the spiritual bank, in the nature bank. They're only rich with the physical extremity, the physical things. They're not taking care of the poor. They're not they're using divisive tactics, you know, and this is how kingdoms are destroyed, because they ran out of that divine energy. They ran out of nature's energy. You know, even where we live, the trees were rooted up, and now the female trees, only male trees, no fruit trees. That's lowering, and they have to do that to lower the vibration. They had to do that to lower the vibration of the realm. And this is the bad thing that get coming to this is no, you know, that this we're in the end times, not what the Bible declared, the end times, the end of this program, this end of what's been running for the past probably 200 or 250 years. That now you know what, now you see the dilemma of what's happening, because they want they're it's in a rock and a hard place, because in order for to in order to keep the people in a low vibrational status, they have to keep the planet low vibration, and they have to keep the planet in low vibration by coming against nature, by coming against love, by not spreading the truth, by using deception in every way. And when they do that, then they can't have the specific country cannot have enough energy in the bank to sustain it. So now, as I'm talking, I'm getting downloads. Now they have to go to the countries which they classified as poor, to bump them up. They have to go to those countries. So you see now the big countries, some have to be in Africa, some have to be in the Caribbean, because this is the true energy of this realm. The true energy of this realm is nature, is what we call spirituality. They lie about Jesus. They give you a Jesus to keep you outside of yourself. They give you a little truth. Don't get me wrong. They have to mix the truth with this world can't suffice on pure deception. This is not, oh, our creator created this world. That's not how our creator created this world. So now they're running out of energy. They're running out the what should really maintain their kingdom, the true energy, which I tell you is spirituality and nature. They're running out of their bank is running empty. So now they're getting to reset us. That's how they reset us all the time. They reset us, because when they run out of energy, the true people that's connected to the earth, the people who is connected to nature, who has they're gonna rise. And the deception that they told about third world countries and all those countries are poor countries, those countries gonna rise. So now they're trying to spread their wings to infiltrate what they have deemed poor and poverty. And according to the current president of the USA, they're SO countries. So it's the same SO countries now they're trying to go to guard energy. And then you have they'll go there to get energy to build, to continue to build up their kingdom. And the puppets that they have in those quote unquote poor countries are trying to help them to do that. So now this is the conundrum. This is where we're at. Is Africa gonna rise? What's gonna happen? Mm? Is Africa, is this the fall of the big kingdoms that we've used to all these years? Mm? Mm? There's more at play here than the physical dollar. So this that I'm doing, I want you guys to look beyond the physical money. Look beyond its energy. It's energy. It's always energy. That's our source. It's the feminine. It's the magnetism. It's the source. And not because you hear me say feminine, and if you're a male, you have feminine energy. You have to tap into your feminine energy. This is what we are rising, and Earth doesn't have any patience. Earth doesn't have any patience for you who are still stuck in the physical world and in this kingdom and in this house, and you're going to build this and you're going to build that and you're going to build that. So they're telling that they're going to build because they want us to manifest it. Are we going to manifest it? Or are we going to be like, no, we're working on ourselves. We want better for our children. We want better for a society. We don't want people sleeping on the streets anymore. We don't want people not be able to afford housing, basic needs, basic things in life, water, light. We don't want that. We don't want that. So now is where we dictate, you know. And I saw a video where someone was talking that what's going to happen is the old world. If you want that, if that's what you want, you're going to get to keep it. And if you do not want, if you want that, you're going to be able to create your own world. We're going to create a new world. That's what the Bible talk about. We're going to be able to create a new world of what we would like, or the old world is going to go, and then we're going to be on the new earth. We're going to be on the new earth. Yeah, so this is it. So what now? I know Jamaica is receiving like 10,000. Why are they sending? They claim they're sending what they call, if they're going to Jamaica, they're importees, unless they're Jamaicans. They're importing prisoners from the U.S. to Jamaica. But how would that make sense? Unless, I just think they're trying to repopulate, and they're going to probably do it. I can bet they're sending the so-called prisoners to countries that they call poor countries. Why are they doing that? Hmm? And remember, I just tell you what they call poor countries are really high vibrational countries. They vibrate high because they're connected to the earth. They're still connected to the earth. They don't have the distractions that we have living in the rich countries. So they claim they're sending prisoners to these countries. Who need that now? Why are they sending prisoners there? Hmm? It's energy harvesting. It's energy harvesting. Either they're sending them there to tap into the energy and close off the grids or whatever, the grid lines are merge with the feminine, the divine feminine, because that's another thing they hide, about the power of the woman. And woman, you have to, it's our time to rise. We got to close shop down there now, and walk in our spirituality. When you're having your menstruation, those are the time when you're more powerful. Those are the times when you're more powerful. We can't beat these people with anything other than what they call obia and voodoo. That's what we have to go back to. That's what they're afraid of. They are afraid of obia and voodoo. So and what are those? Those are just energy. Those are just the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty through pulling down of strongholds. And we have to go back to using obia and voodoo to claim our right to get these people off our lands. Those parasites that just want to come and take. Um, you could tell they're acting as if someone who's running out of time, and they're trying everything. But this is the time we're living in. Remember, and I'm doing countries today. Yesterday I did people. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and do marriages. What does this energy mean for marriages? Why is marriages fail? Why does marriage fail? I want to tap into that. So that's it for me today, everyone. Remember, when you hear about poor countries, as the Bible says, let the rich say, I am poor. Let the poor say, I am rich. Yeah, everything is energy. Think in terms of energy vibration. That's it. This physical money is just boom. It's just a physical exchange of the divine energy. Of the divine energy. That's why I went into, that's why you have these sports stars so popular, because whoever you give your energy, where attention goes, energy goes. Where attention goes, energy goes. So when you give LeBron your energy, when you give these soccer players energy, they get more money. You're telling me that it's not energy? They get more money. All right? So the important thing to take away from this video is, remember, make sure your energy, your bank account has energy. Make sure it doesn't run out of the true energy of authenticity, of love, of nature, the good things, the pure things, good report things. Don't think everything in terms of money. Whenever you're on your job, work from the heart. This is where the heart it is the key to your spiritual bank. The spiritual bank must not run out of energy, and the only way it runs out if you're more negative. Don't be more negative. Don't be all up in the world. Don't be what they call sin. You don't understand who you are. Be your authentic self. Don't be anyone else. All right? Okay, that's it for me today. Thank you for everyone who joined. Thank you.